Okay, but let's see. We have in the last stream, we finally acquired Tatsu into the team. Unlike, I don't think this is a spoiler because I think I would have seen something about it by now. But unlike in Xenoblade 1, where Ricky, who's a Napon, is part of our team member, Tatsu literally does nothing. He's just here to be the comedy relief and the logo, not the logo, the mascot. So he doesn't do anything. Sadly, I was part of me was actually wondering, like, would they make Tatsu a playable character in the definitive edition? But I guess I can see why they probably wouldn't. But anyways, so we do have a reportable quest. There is a tyrant here. I don't know if I'm ready for this yet, because knowing how Xenoblade X worked in the past, like, being a couple levels lower versus a tyrant can affect a lot of things. So maybe we aren't ready for that just yet. But let me see. We can't. Oh, hold on. My model is like coming off the screen. We are gonna do a few side quests actually. Just move her a little bit here. Okay. We are going to be doing a couple of side quests, just the ones that were given to us. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna leave scout quest for a different time because I want to be able to switch divisions so I can get higher drop rates. The only things I'm ready for is probably this, and let's not fight that tyrant just yet. So we are gonna do arms testers wanted, and then after we do that, I may or may not do this, but then we'll do the rest of the main story. I just want to be sure. Actually, wait. No. Where we are in the chapter of the main story, actually maybe I should do that first. Okay. Let's actually do that first because if my memory serves me correctly, we don't need to. Oh my god, how do I work this new map? There we go. What was I saying? If my memory serves me correctly, we don't have to fight for the rest of this chapter. It's all just gonna be yap chatting. Yap chatting.
Damn. Losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. All we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
I forget at this point of the game, we don't even really, we technically don't even know why.
See if we can't bolster
as the player, why these aliens hate humans.
What the bloody hell
The
is
potato!
this
Yappity chappity, literally.
He's actually a potato.
Which is funny because I feel like I become the most yappity when I don't get my full 8 hours of sleep. This is me trying to raise my own energy levels up.
Planet Mira. Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right.
Basically,
Anyway,
he has nowhere to go.
He could be a good source of general intel about the planet.
Sorry if my
Exactly
microphone
how
is
useful
like
that remains to be seen.
rough.
Don't you worry about a thing. Friends, totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley.
Did I share my new lemon lime soda recipes today? You did not. That sounds really good.
And who said
Raise the energy to the max, Crypta. That sounds good. Lemon lime soda. I love lemon and lime. Soda? I like sparkling water. Maybe not soda.
Tatsu, stay here. Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are in danger, and the Xenos that captured you might
The
still be
no
out
pod
there.
are going extinct.
You'll be safest here in this.
Agreed.
Tatsu not agreed. Friends want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
Do we though? Do we really?
Well, that, of course. This planet have many help Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon
Today,
not like
since it's
Tatsu.
Friday, I don't have
Nopon
work
can be
tomorrow.
shy.
I'm gonna stream
Nopon
until
can
I'm
be
sleepy.
timid.
Don't know how long
Most
that will
Nopon
be.
never
Whether it's
trust
2
friends,
hours,
or
3
even
hours,
talk to
4 hours,
friends.
we'll find out.
But Tatsu, No pun loved Tatsu. Tatsu used smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
The tater tot.
More like an
Oh, I
ulterior
just realized I
motive, if you
didn't
ask me.
put my
Tatsu perished the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure,
background
Linley.
for
Pure as snow.
rewards.
Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you through out the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up.
I mean, that's pretty fair,
You really
Lynn.
want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be
Peas
your
and
child,
carrots?
Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander!
We have to leave you behind, Tatsu, because otherwise Lynn will never stop with the cooking jokes.
This is so unfair.
Always
Back me
constantly
up here,
wanting to
would you,
turn him
Emma?
into our next meal. Welcome,
I'm
Matthew, to
sure
the
Elma
stream.
has no objections.
Yeah, sorry if I missed yesterday's stream. I legit didn't see the notification. No worries. I feel like a lot of people didn't see
Done
the
and done.
notification yesterday.
Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes,
Half
sir.
cup of sugar?
And it's
Jesus.
Tatsu.
That's a lot.
One thing Tatsu forgot to mention.
It's very lemon, lime, and good, as long as it's sour to me. I prefer sour over sweet.
Keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
I love how more expressive they are in this version. In the last game, their eyebrows didn't move at all. So I love how we can actually see facial expressions now. Or like they did, but it wasn't as prominent. Oh, it's very sour. Perfect. Excuse me.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Yes. I have full confidence that I know how to play this game.
Of course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water. Just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Pure
Just the
citric
same,
acid? Dude,
let's
I
review the
straight
key
up just
points,
eat lemons
and I
as
can
they
fill
are.
in some
Like, I
extra
will do that.
details.
I do that all the time. And my teeth are fine.
It's top priority
My
right now
dentist
to
says my
secure
teeth are
missing
great.
Pieces of the life hold. You remember that much.
Yes, Crypta.
Countless
Yes.
people are frozen in the life hold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the life hold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us. So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the life hold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav.
So I did look it up to see if my memory served me correctly, and yes, Lynn originally did wear two Monado pins in her, or clips in her hair,
Primary focus
but
goes
they
forward,
changed it in
to
this
travel
one.
around
I wonder
Mira
why.
Installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as
Why
we
they only
can.
like gave her one,
I
and
can't
then
stress enough
have
how important
half of her
this
hair
is.
tucked behind her ear.
You still with me?
Technically, Elma's hair is also different, but like not that noticeable. Yes, I'm fine.
Good. Move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated.
She looks sad
The
about
life
it.
hold is our future, but we can't ignore
Yeah,
the present.
sadly we have to be an
Still have our
invasive
duty to
species
keep New LA
if we want to
safe.
survive.
Sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
They're playing this sad song in the background.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
The only invasive species I dislike are toads. Ugh, toads are gross. I hate them.
Cause, operatives are asked to form into squads
Toads
to
and
take on
like
special
worm
missions.
crab thingies.
These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the
Are
details
mint
directly
plants
to all
also
of us
technically an
at the
invasive
time.
species? Well, at least depending on where you live. I live in
We want
America,
as many people to
so
know
I'm pretty
ASAP
sure
so they can be
mint
taken
plants are an
care of
invasive
ASAP.
species. I remember my friends were talking
I'm
about
sure
that.
you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill adventure quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have
Mint will invade
enemies
anything?
team
Okay, yeah,
members.
I was right. It was mint.
And it's why we ask members
I want to
sign
sing
up
this
to the
song so
squad
bad,
beforehand.
but I can't sing.
We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment of these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the Lifehold. Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that?
Yes, I will promise to be a model human being.
Good. We're counting on you.
I say, and then I
briefing
watch. I'm
adjourned.
gonna go like
Thank
fight every single thing I see in Primordia just to gain some experience. We built a greenhouse to try and kill a mint plant. It's still thriving? Oh, really? Dang.
All right.
Just
well,
for
it's
one
getting
mint
pretty
plant.
late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep.
You're sleeping on the couch, sir. You're not sleeping in any of the rooms here that are made for the ladies.
Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
Oh, it's the perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Cool off.
I guess you are smarter than
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Poor Tatsu. Getting constantly bullied. Lynn is what is one of the mean girls. At last, your Blade adventure begins. Main story missions can be undertaken via the Blade Barracks, but remember that they come with specific requirements, like level and survey rate. Good luck! We're counting on you to find pieces of the Lifehold. Once you hit class rank 10, you might want to think about changing classes. Moving from Drifter to a higher class will allow you to use skills. Oh, and remember, you can change classes anytime, so don't be afraid to try something new. You're a Blade now? That implies great responsibility, but also great freedom. And though some assignments require specific party members, who you take with you into battle is generally up to you. Naturally, you can call on Lynn or myself anytime you like, too. Okay, at the moment, we only have access to Elma and Lynn. I want us to be able to... I forget when we access Gwen and Arena, but I do have a plan of how I'm gonna build everybody, which I will slowly work towards, and I will make sure I like showcase like why I'm building certain characters the way they are and what I do to get them built that way. So don't worry. Okay, survey rate. Man, the Crypta of 2015 made sure all of that said 100%. Primordia, 100%. Noctilum, 100%. Oblivia, 100%. Sylvalum, 100%. Caldros, 100%. Mira, 100%. I was dedicated. I hope I could bring that same energy again as I was back then. Being an inspirational being. Goes ahead and destroys half the enemy population for grinding, and spam uses the resources to make something that'll drain the stock market. Exactly. Gotta make money somehow. And affinity. Okay, affinity expresses your closeness with your allies, spanning 5 levels. As the affinity level increases, you may unlock special affinity missions and hearts to hearts. Affinity grows gradually as you make dialogue choices your allies agree with, complete missions, respond to soul voice prompts, and more. Okay, I did sign up for online, so let me see if this is actually available. But the thing is, it's like, I don't think we're prepped enough for any squad missions because we're still in the beginning of the game. So even if we have access to it, I wouldn't just jump ahead and work on it. I want to make sure I work on building my character first. This title supports both online and offline play. To play in online mode, you will have to join a squad. Okay, this all seems similar to before. Joining a squad receives an active membership to online services. Wow, back then you didn't have to pay for online services. You could just connect to a Wi-Fi system and bam, you could play online. If you'd like to always play in offline mode, select the hide option after selecting offline mode. Okay, I think for now, actually, no, let's do online reward because we might get reward tickets, I think. Sure. Okay, I'm not gonna get doxxed, am I? Joining a squad lets up to 32 blade links up and work in tandem. You can face missions together or scout other blades to help you. Truly, squads open up a whole new frontier of interaction. Okay, and then there's a separate area for that. Squad tasks are small randomized objects available when you're part of a squad. Will refresh every hour. Oh, every hour. Each task you complete will award you material tickets. That's what they're called. The material tickets. I definitely took advantage of those once we unlock future functions in the game. You can check the status and time remaining for your current squad task in the squad task tab of the navigation panel opened by pressing R. The squad task icon will mark your current task targets. Work together with your squad mates to achieve them all. I remember this. Oh my god. I loved doing squad tasks. Oh, they were so fun. Just going out in the world and killing things and then seeing your name saying that like, Crypta completed this mission, and then everyone who's in your squad would see it, and I was like, oh, I did the work. I did it. Out of context question, what's the plot of Xenoblade X? Okay. The plot of Xenoblade X is, in the far future, humans received an alien threat, so they had to flee Earth. And with that, they were only able to select a handful of people. And we boarded a ship called the White Whale. This White Whale was our escape ship, basically, and it holds all of the people. But because we got this alien life form threat, we fled Earth, but in search of a new home. And we found planet Mira. However, right before we could land on planet Mira, the alien threat caught up to us, and it took down our ship, and we had no choice but to land in planet Mira. That is what New Los Angeles is. However, during getting knocked down, our ship was blasted into a couple of, not like a couple of pieces, but some components of the White Whale were broken off. And one of those aspects that was broken off was the life hold, which basically holds all of like our how do I say this without being spoilery? It's basically holds our energy, basically, like all, like any source of like power that we have, and we only have 60% of that left. So we need to find this life hold core, otherwise we're all doomed, basically. But yeah, that's the plot that's happening right now. At this point of the game, the characters are not sure if our enemy alien planet is on the planet Mirror or not. Random Dale, hello, welcome. Oh, your name, hold on. Hello, welcome first time, let me see. Old postcard. Oh my god, are you from Japan? I see you have a Japanese username. Hello, I like your model's hair. Reminds me of Sneck in a good way. Sneck? Who's Sneck? But I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Since you're a first timer, I'll just like quickly do an introduction. Hello, my name is Crypta Agate. I'm an apothecary VTuber. I mostly like to play JRPGs. The snake? Do they mean snake? Okay, yeah. Yes, Japanese sneak like snake. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love my braids. I actually drew my model myself. But my name is Crypta Agate. I love to play JRPGs, hence we are playing Xenoblade Chronicles X today. How is Xenoblade X performing in Japan at the moment? I did play this game back in 2015. I 100% in it. I fully completed this game. So I know this game very well. It's my favorite game of all time. And I do like to play other things on my channel, like other than Xenoblade, like Persona games, or really like any other fantasy, sci-fi JRPG. I also like to play Digimon on my channel. I have a few Digimon playthroughs on my YouTube channel, like my old ones. But other than that, I also like to voice act any unvoice acted lines in the game. I think it just adds a lot more excitement and fun bits to the stream. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and hopefully I'm your cup of tea. I imagine they mean snake, like your hair is like a coral snake. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Xenoblade has otaku following in Japan, but isn't that appealing for casual player? I think same Western market. Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't say the Western market, JRPGs are not like the biggest market, I'd say. There is definitely a following for them, but it's not like the main genre that most people play. But I'm really glad that Xenoblade got really popular a few years ago. And I honestly did not think Xenoblade X coming to Switch was ever gonna happen. And because I remember like the creator or the director did like an interview back in what, 2018? And he said like, no, we're not gonna do it. Like, we don't think it's worth it. And I was like, why? And then they dropped the trailer last year and I was like, huh? You all said you weren't gonna do this. But I'm so happy. I have like the special edition of the Xenoblade X Wii U version of everything. Like the art book, the music. Oh my god. I love it. I love this game so much. I love Xenoblade. Red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red on black, venom black. We drop in some bars here. I can't tell which one your hair is. I mean, it's like all three. My hair is evenly divided between black, red, and yellow. My hair is yellow in the back, but obviously you can't see it. My Texas friend taught me red touch yellow, kill a fellow. Red touch black, friend of Jack. I've actually never heard that before. I don't know what that means. I hope I didn't say something racist by accident. But I've never heard of that saying before. Online missions trigger randomly every hour while you're part of a squad and can be accepted from the network console located to the back of the Blade barracks. These missions let you invite other squad members to play online together, forming a team of up to 4 characters. You can also undertake them alone with your usual allies. But yes, since I'm very familiar with this game, my goal right now is to just kind of build my character the best as I can, and my previous build, because I like to think my previous build was kind of unique and not really the type of build most players would go for. Thankfully the city is snakeless. That's good, that's good. No snakes in Japan. It's a phonemic for remembering poison snakes. Oh, okay. I like, honestly, the internet is so scary immediately. If I realize something that I read and I don't understand, I'm always gonna assume like, oh shoot, did I just get baited into saying something racist? I've never seen that, but I think it's talking about black and white milk snakes and black and yellow coral snakes, probably. Oh, Fu, welcome. How are you? How are you? Okay. Doug. Oh yeah, we have access to Doug. Wait, oh, we don't have to go out and find them anymore? That's crazy. Okay, so in the past, we used to have to go find these characters on the map in order to recruit them. I'm glad we can just do it from here now. Oh, thank you for the follow, old postcard. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Irina is a support character. Right now, I'm currently the enforcer, so we're kind of, we might need another attack person. Gwyn is technically more of like a ranged focus, so, and I'm gonna actually not have Doug right now, or actually, he could be good for grinding. But I do want to make sure I build up Elma and Lynn. You know what, I actually might build Elma and Lynn. somewhere else. Okay, we need to fight some tyrants, so maybe I will actually bring Doug. Maybe he can help out. I mean, I don't really like this setup particularly, but levels do matter quite a bit in this game. Save here. I always keep 2 saves when I'm streaming, just so if I was playing this game by myself, it would just be 1 save file, but since I'm streaming 2, I don't normally like to use all 3. I'm good. I dislike it when people bait others to say something. I know it's happened to a lot of people, and sometimes I forget to like be aware of that too. Like someone might bait me into saying something. Not saying you guys will, but just like it's like the back of my mind. Forget to follow, sorry. I will lurk to make lunch. Good luck again. Thank you so much, old postcard. I appreciate it. Have a good lunch. Thank you for the lurk. Our part of the world is sadly largely snakeless as well. It's also true for most US snakes. In exchange for snakes, the city has street mice, but I don't think they bother anything. I have lots of... Is it doxing? Maybe. If I say what I have in my area, probably. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. Oh, okay. Affinity missions. I'm gonna focus on the basic missions for now, and then we'll do affinity missions as we go on. There's a lot of quests and missions to do in this game. So, okay, let's find you. You are far away. That's another thing. So we're gonna have to... shoot, this map is like crazy. Okay. Oh, they're way over here. Can I can fast travel to these places? Whoa, that's crazy. Did I walk here on my own time? I don't think so. Oh, where am I? Oh, squad missions. Okay, and same thing. I might as well kill things that are part of squad missions so I can earn some material tickets for later down the line. Because if any of you played Xenoblade 1, there's this enemy called the Telethia. And that Telethia exists in this game too, and it's one of the hardest bosses in this game. Like, it is really tough. It is a really tough boss. Oh, I locked a purple art. Why did I do that? Look at Doug has a freaking lightsaber. Yeah, this isn't really the ideal party setup that I would go for, given everyone's like specific classes, but it works. It works. Yes, about the only snake around here are small grass snakes and big black snakes. I have like garden snakes. There's a few other types of snakes here, but normally you don't see them very often. Oh my god, seeing everyone's like little characters is so fun. They don't know they're playing with a Vtuber. Okay, luckily Arena should help us with some buffs and stuff too. Okay, can I turn these hints off? I don't want them. I don't need them. I don't need them. Right now I'm having Japanese bento for lunch. It's so good. Oh, bento. I love bentos. I feel like my lunch earlier felt like kind of like a bento, like the way they packaged it in like these cute little containers. Okay, so now that we have a purple art, I can actually, I was gonna say I can actually start art stacking the red ones, the red arts. Okay, let's not get too distracted by, actually no, we're in the perfect area for squad missions.
Here we go. Roger, right behind you.
Now melee attack.
I was gonna say something and then I forgot.
Move in and attack.
Oh my god, I love going.
That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire.
Honestly,
So
oh my gosh.
Me.
Hey Doug, aren't you level 18? Why don't you take him out? You're also an offensive unit. I would have preferred to have Lid in the party since she's a tank, but I think we're doing fine. Gwen can hopefully add on some extra things. Okay. Relationship connoisseur. The achievements everyone's getting is like so funny to me. Okay, let's figure out how to get out of here. And then go fight the tyrant and listen to one of the best tracks in the game, Uncontrollable. Hold on, I have to close a couple tabs on my computer. Okay. Oh, thank you for following IS Flash on TikTok. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I am dual streaming for just for everyone's information. So if I'm ever reading a chat that you don't see, just assume it's from the other stream that you're not watching. In the latest Dale and Derwinner show news, we had to have 2 more sheets of plywood in the house. And see, how are you guys like constantly always doing something? Like, that's crazy. Oh, I love that we have no fall damage in this game. I almost just ran off the cliff. Oh, and I just took my what is it? Switch stick covers? What are they called? Oh my gosh! Wait! We can now just see people in the overworld? Let's go. You want something? Actually, I think, was this a thing in the last game? I can't remember. See stats and add to party? Well, let me see. I know we could get other players in our party from like accessing a certain terminal. Oh. Okay, they're mostly melee focused, which we don't really need that right now. I actually wonder, I feel like my character was definitely ranged and support focused. That's the type of build I'm going for. Range and support focused, but also gives heavy amount of output because you have to rely on art stacking. The rain. Oy. Had to run to town, so we picked up plywood while we had the truck in town. What we did not have, we found out once the plywood was bought and loaded, was ratchet straps. I sold the ratchet straps 6 months ago. Oh, it's the stuff to hold things in place so they don't move when you drive, right? Is that what those are? Oh my god, these little thingies. Okay, you want to see something sad? We can actually blast off these things' ears.
Roger, right behind you.
Use a buff. Right behind you.
Alright. Come on, get the appendage, guys.
This can make all the difference. Furious blast.
We might kill it before we can destroy the appendage. Okay, we're too high level for this thing. Alright. Let's fight this tyrant. I forgot if there needed to be special weather conditions. Yep, that's what they are. Okay, awesome. I want to hear Uncontrollable. My favorite song. Honestly, if I could sing, I would cover that song.
Don't underestimate that.
Sadly, I could only rap, so I'm gonna cover Black Tar at some point. Alright, get him!
Down. Give me some cover fire. Starfall Roger.
Blast a hole right through.
Furious blast. Attack of range looks clear.
I'll cover you.
Okay. I want to make sure that I art stack. Okay, so now that I did purple, I can go in, I can either spam the purple and go in with red for higher output, but I think we're good. I don't want to waste the quick action stuff because I want to get more affinity with everybody. I was about to say, who's taking the most aggro right now? It's me.
I know. Take this. Furious blast. Yes. We can. All the difference.
Okay, I need a heal.
I got it.
Irina, you're supposed to be the support. Why aren't you healing me?
Heal me. You should be doing better. Heal me.
Starfall blade.
I probably should have art stacked a few green arts. Okay. Let me do that, actually. Let's buff up a little bit. And I'm the only one who's really... Or Doug is taking some damage, but everyone else, I forget. Everyone else is higher levels than me, so they're fine. I almost missed that one. We're fine, Cross. Don't worry about it. Okay, the only thing about like getting into fights in Xenoblade is like you really gotta pay attention. Ugh. We blasted off both of his ears now. Is his tail also an appendage? Oh no! Oh, I died right when. Okay. To actually know what a ratchet strap is, really? That's rare? Huh. Maybe it's because my dad used to do a lot of building projects that I know what that is. I didn't realize that was a rare thing. I dug up that one that was kind of sus, but we could listen to more Uncontrollable. But I tried to tighten it and it turned into 2 halves of a ratchet strap, so we had to buy 2 new ratchet straps to get the pilot help. Are those expensive? Fortunately, a different store had them on sale. I gotta say, I like the music having lyrics. Poor earless creature, I know. He can't hear the beautiful song that is Uncontrollable. And it's kind of funny that this song is about like a couple, not like a toxic couple, but a couple that's clearly not working out. It's such a funny like song to sing in like friggin' Xenoblade. Like with the plot of Xenoblade X. And Uncontrollable, the Tyrant song, is about like a relationship that's not going very well. $10 on sale, so not that bad. Okay, that's not too bad. I want to fight these dinosaurs. Fighting these things are so fun, but we're not at that point yet. Oh, they're here? Okay, in the industrial district. Ooh, can we unlock somebody now? Oh, it's just a heart-to-heart with Lynn. What can save that? Okay, time to... Whoa. We have so many quests. Okay. Let us, turn in as many quests as possible. So there aren't very many chapters in this game. There's only 12. So that's why I want to take the main story bit by bit and focus on doing some side quests. You know, the thing about Xenoblade X is the main story isn't really the most appealing part of the game. It's definitely the side quests and the overworld. Like, I honestly enjoy the side quest more than the main story. And because there's so many of them, and so many of them focus on like world building of this game, so that's what I like. Like, it really tells you like what these side quests really give you an insight as to what's happening on Mira and how life is like, and just exactly how situations are for each species in this game, which I won't go into detail about that because that's spoiler territory. So this is what I've been missing because I'm too responsible. Jackman, hello, welcome. Hey, it's good to be responsible. I encourage everyone, if you're busy, don't come to my streams, okay? Focus on what you need to do. Only come to my streams if you have extra time to spare, and that it will not cost you anything. But jokes aside, I find with a lot of games, whether JRPG or etc., they seem to find the most out of context sounding songs and it'll still work for the mission or stage. Yeah, because like even though Uncontrollable is about a couple that's not doing well, I guess you could say in some way that does actually kind of relate to what's happening on Planet Mira, which I have a theory, but once again, spoiler territory, so I don't want to say what I think Uncontrollable is a metaphor for. Or actually, I could say part of it. So the reason why we get rid of tyrants in this game is because they're more stronger than the average monster in the ecosystem. And as much as we would like to be at peace with these tyrants, they pose as a threat to us. So even though we're trying to live, not cohesively, we're trying to live in peace together, having that tyrant around would still be a negative impact on our living, our situations. So even though we would like to live peacefully together, it's just other things cause problems. I think that's probably what the metaphor is. In harmony, yes. In harmony. We love to live in harmony with these tyrants, but there's things about them and about us that pose threats to each other. Well, Geyser! Hello! Yay! The synesthesia video you posted seems to be popping off. It's the first time I've ever been notified that a random stranger liked my comment. Ooh, I know, like, it is a very unconventional topic, so I was wondering to see, like, how much people would find interest in that video. I have to also make sure I go and respond to comments as well. I haven't had the time, but I will make sure that I do that too. Yeah. I love video editing. Uploading those clips really bring me joy, and I can get a lot of practice into, because I do video editing not professionally, for industry level wise, but not the type of video editing that I use for like making clips. So it's nice that I can still practice other different types of video editing, aside from, you know, in like job related stuff. Ugh, I just tried to take a sip of my water, and when I tilted my water down, I guess I did it too quickly, but the water splashed in my face. Okay, right in my eyeball. How's it going? I'm exhausted but lurking. Also, I've got your new video on my queue. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, it's very late where you are, so please go to sleep. Hey, you here with the Moranium? I need it for my research. I'm looking into Moranium applications for the integrated production plant. Oh yeah, we can spare that much. Perfect, thank you. Rest assured it will be put to good use for the sake of the city. We get a reward money and a bargain top. Alright, what's the next mission? I want to do another Moranium request. Okay. Are we close to this one? Yes, okay, nice. And then after that, we'll go to Kirsty. We'll turn in her mission, and then we'll check the board of missions again to see if there's anything new. And if not, then we'll grab all the quests that are around NLA. I also think video editing is fun. It's so fun. Like, it's another form of like creative expression that I love. Oh, it's only 700. Yeah, sure, take it. We get Moranium like pretty. It's not too hard to get Moranium in this game if you just set up the mining probes well in the frontier nav. But once again, we're only in the beginning of the story, so